If you want to hear the right way to pick concealer and foundation for your undertone, keep watching. But before this, here is a little message of hope and encouragement for today. Today's card is called Decisions. Make decisions that is going to get you moving in the right direction. Stay focused on your mission. Uplift yourself and uplift somebody else. In today's video, it was requested in my comments a question from Rachel is her name, but the name of her channel is Lots of Pots. Lots of Pots. And I'll put that in my description so you can go check her out. Really, really nice person. Personality wise, you will get addicted to her smile, her laughter, and her knowledge on plants. So please visit Rachel and check her out. In the comments, she asked, can you please share how you choose an undertone for concealer? Because I did a light concealer and a dark concealer to show how one brings out more and one conceals and hide. So Rachel, this is for you. How I pick my concealer is I look at my skin tone. The surface here, this is my skin tone, my face. You see the surface. Surface is called your skin tone. What is underneath your skin tone is called your undertone. That's why it's called undertone, because it's on the. Now, I have told all my life I am cool. I should be wearing cool foundation, and I wear cool foundations back in the day and didn't really pay much attention. But years ago I took a makeup theory class, and I mean years ago. I haven't forgot all about it until recently. And I remember us matching the foundation to our jawline, and the concealer, and the one that disappears in the skin is the one that's your match, and all of that stuff. And once I knew what my correct undertone was, I knew what to pick. Sometimes when you pick it, it usually is off a little because nothing is perfect. But most of the time, you will pick the right foundation, concealer, once you know what your undertone is. Rachel, how I look for my undertone, number one, you see in the middle of my face, and I'm coming close. You see all of this is dark, but in the middle of my face, I notice I have a little bit of yellow, or you can call it golden. So I try to get colors that are close to that. And my undertone, I look for my undertone in my veins. But I do it outside, in natural light, or close to the window that reflects light. I'm trying to see if I can show it to you. So I'll look at my veins. My veins, right here by my wrist, I'll look there. Sometimes I look on the side right here, and sometimes right here. Some days it will show different places brighter than others. But this is how I look for my undertone, for my veins. I will put a picture of my veins from being in the natural light. I took a picture and a short video of it so you can see exactly what my veins look like. My vein is a greenish color, so that's how I know I am on the warm side. It will show green. This is what my veins look like. If you look closely, you'll see it look greenish. I'll switch this way. Hopefully you can see it. I try to get as close as possible. And also on the other hand, sometimes you can see your veins over here, closer to your elbow in the inside part. I'm just trying to see if I can catch that too. It will look greenish. over here. Hopefully I get it better, but if not, I can see it here a lot more. And so is over here. The sun can help you determine your undertone. If you are in the sun and you burn real fast, most likely you are on the cool tone side. Warm undertones usually tan but don't burn very fast, like the yellow in your skin, the warm tone. But neutral will tan and then burn. So try and remember that if you're in the sun and you burn really fast, you might be on the cool tone side. Check. Most of us have heard warm tone, cool tone, neutral. Warm tone is warm, just like it's a warm, sun-kissed. You have a golden yellow undertone. When you have a cool undertone, it's more like pinkish, purplish color in your vein. Like when you look at your veins, you'll see those shades. You're on the cool side. When you're neutral, your veins usually just match your skin tone, and you are in the neutral family, and the neutral family can enjoy most of warm and cool tones together, and it's a happy medium. Another way to find your undertone is by your natural hair color. My natural hair color is black, and most people who have darker hair usually are on the warmer side undertone. So your natural hair color, not coloring, natural hair color can help you determine if you're cool, warm, or neutral. Lighter colored hair, if your hair is lighter in shade, blonde, you are more on the cooler side undertone. Darker hair, you're generally on the warmer side. Lighter hair, you are generally on the cool tone side. Remember, natural hair color, no hair dyes. Your skin tone changes according to age, weather, the sun. You go in the sun, you get really tan, that changes it temporarily. But your undertone, which is what's underneath the skin, like when I look here, I can see the yellow. That yellow undertone will never change. It is in your DNA for life. Your undertone never changes. Your skin tone will change according to the weather, the sun, and your age. Your undertone never changes, but your skin tone does. If your undertone is warm, you want to pick concealers and the foundations that have gold or yellow in it. That's why I pick stuff with yellow, because I have warm undertone. If you have a cool undertone, you want to pick concealers and foundations that have pink or bluish hues in it. So shades, hues, that is another video coming up to tell you the difference. There are many different concealers. There are concealers that will cover dark circles. There are concealers that will conceal blemishes. There are concealers that will hide hyperpigmentation, like here. If you look here and there, this one piece right here, that's hyperpigmentation. There are concealers that will cover redness, and you can use concealers to highlight and contour. So these are some of the different uses of concealers. These are all the foundations that I own. As you can see, I'm bringing them closer. I have 5 of them here. This first one is my skin tone. The first one right here is my skin tone. It matches my skin tone perfectly. So if I want to put that all over my face, under my eye, it will match my skin tone perfect. If you notice, it also has a little bit of golden in it, a very light amount of golden because my undertone is golden. So it matches nicely. It's a warm one. The next one has a little pink in there. If you look closely, you'll see that it has a little pink. Then the third one is very dark. It's warm. The fourth one also has a light amount of yellow. I would also use that, which is what I used to do that other concealer. And then if you look at the last one, number 5, it has a little shade of pink in it. If you look closely, you'll see the pink. I would not use that under my eyes per se because I am warm tone and this is a cool. Because of the pink in there, it's cool. This one, number 5 and number 2 are pink tones. Number 4 and number 1 has yellow in it, or yellow and golden. Those two would work for me, and these are the two I use a lot. I will use this and this as base. This I sometimes use to contour. So these are the shades of the concealers I have. Remember, when you're picking a concealer, you want to go 2 shades lighter than your foundation because you're trying to bring a little bit of light under your eyes or in the middle of your face. But if you just want to conceal, hide everything, always go with your skin tone concealer. But these are the ones I have. And I use them all, mostly as base. Especially the pink tone ones, I use as base. The rest, I do other things with them. But look very closely. Take a look. Number 1 has golden in there, a teach bit of yellow. And then number 4 also have a little bit of yellow if you look closely. That's why they work very good for me because I have warm undertone. I hope that was helpful to you. Okay, now we have went over our skin tone, which is the surface, our undertone, which is underneath our skin, and how we can find the different ways we can find our undertone. We can do our vein, our hair, the sun, and that will give us whether we are warm, cool, or neutral. Remember, you can be the same skin tone as somebody else, but you will have, or you might have, a different undertone. You might look very similar, and if you notice my hands, I also have yellow in it. If you look, you can see the yellow coming through, right? You might have the same skin tone as somebody else, but you and that person might have different undertone. So remember that. I might look just like you in skin tone, but our undertones might be very different. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe. Share this video with somebody else who's having a hard time trying to get the right foundation or the right concealer. Once you know your undertone, it makes it much easier to pick the right base. Remember, you can swatch it on your jawline. The one that disappears in your skin will be the right match for you. Again, I appreciate you watching. Please go visit Lots of Pots. Let her know that I sent you to visit. You will love her. I will see you again in the next video. Bye.